Hi there. Welcome to Book Summary. Today we will summarize the book Silent Spring by Rachel Carson. Silent Spring by Rachel Carson is a groundbreaking work that exposed the environmental and health hazards of widespread pesticide use, particularly DDT, and ignited the modern environmental movement. Carson's eloquent and deeply researched book serves as a clarion call for the protection of the natural world and a stark warning about the consequences of reckless chemical pollution. Published in 1962, Silent Spring was a catalyst for raising public awareness about the potential ecological and human health disasters associated with the unbridled use of synthetic pesticides. Carson, a marine biologist and science writer, meticulously examined the impacts of pesticides on the environment, wildlife, and humans. Her work was instrumental in ushering in a new era of environmental consciousness and government regulations. The title, Silent Spring, metaphorically alludes to a spring devoid of the songs of birds, which, according to Carson, could become a reality if the unchecked use of pesticides continued. She drew attention to the indiscriminate spraying of chemicals and the devastating consequences for birds, especially predatory species like eagles, hawks, and falcons. Through the process of bioaccumulation, the toxic chemicals from pesticides entered the food chain and wreaked havoc on avian populations. Carson argued that poisoning birds disrupted ecosystems, as they played a crucial role in controlling pests. One of the book's main themes is the interconnectedness of all life forms. Carson contended that when humans intervened in nature with chemicals like DDT, they disrupted the delicate balance that had evolved over millennia. She warned that the unintended consequences of chemical pollution could lead to ecological collapse and posed a direct threat to human health. Carson also highlighted the secrecy and propaganda perpetuated by the chemical industry and government agencies. She criticized the cozy relationships between regulators and the very industries they were meant to oversee. Her expose on the attempts to suppress and discredit scientific research on pesticide dangers added a layer of urgency to her message. Carson believed in the importance of transparency, access to information, and accountability, themes that continue to resonate in modern environmental discourse. The book provided a comprehensive overview of the history of pesticide use and its impacts. It delved into the political, economic, and ethical dimensions of the pesticide issue. Carson called for responsible and science-based decision-making, emphasizing the need to protect the environment and human health over the financial interests of chemical companies. Silent Spring detailed numerous case studies illustrating the consequences of pesticide exposure on both wildlife and human health. Carson described how chemicals like DDT persisted in the environment, leaching into waterways and contaminating aquatic ecosystems. She underscored the danger of bioaccumulation, wherein these chemicals magnified in concentration as they moved up the food chain, ultimately affecting human populations that consumed contaminated fish or livestock. Rachel Carson also explored the effects of pesticides on human health. She cited numerous studies linking exposure to chemicals with a range of health problems, including cancer, birth defects, and reproductive issues. Her research and advocacy paved the way for greater scrutiny of pesticides and the eventual banning of DDT in the United States. The book's publication led to significant changes in public policy and environmental awareness. It played a pivotal role in the establishment of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) and the development of comprehensive environmental regulations. Carson's work underscored the importance of ecological principles and the need for long-term thinking when it came to the environment. Beyond the United States, Silent Spring had a global impact. It contributed to international discussions about the regulation of pesticides and the need for cooperation in addressing environmental issues. It also influenced the broader development of the environmental movement. leading to the first Earth Day in 1970 and inspiring a new generation of activists. Carson's writing is characterized by a deep love and respect for nature. She painted vivid portraits of the natural world and eloquently described the intricate relationships between species. Her passion for conservation and her profound sense of responsibility toward the environment resonate throughout the book. While Silent Spring was a catalyst for environmental change, it was not without controversy. The chemical industry vehemently opposed Carson's work, launching personal attacks on her and challenging her scientific credibility. Despite the backlash, Carson remained steadfast in her commitment to raising awareness about the perils of pesticides. In conclusion, Silent Spring by Rachel Carson is a seminal work that exposed the environmental and human health risks associated with widespread pesticide use. Carson's eloquent and deeply researched book ignited the modern environmental movement, leading to greater regulation of pesticides and the establishment of the EPA. Her work underscores the interconnectedness of all life forms and the importance of responsible and science-based environmental policies. It remains a testament to the power of science, advocacy, and the written word in shaping the world's approach to environmental stewardship. Finally, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave a link to the book in the description below. Please share your thoughts in the comments and please consider subscribing. Thank you.